Hello everyone, it's Julia here from Inflorescence Designs. For today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to make an adorable mummy candy bag using several of ThermOWeb's products. You can find all the supplies needed in the description below, as well as a link to the blog post pertaining to this video. Let's begin by fusing the HeatnBond Lite to the white fabric for the mummy strips, eyes, and the black fabric for the pupils. Next, cut out 1 inch by 18 inch white strips. Cut out as many as you would like to use on your bag. To prevent your ruler from slipping, I suggest spraying SpraynBond pattern and stencil adhesive. The ruler tends to slip easily when cutting the mummy strips due to how thin they are, and not enough pressure can be placed over the fabric. You will also need to cut out the circles for the eyes and the pupils. Next, arrange the white strips and eye circles on the front bag panel. The front bag panel should be 17 inches across by 18 inches down. Fuse when the placement is perfect, and applique using your favorite method. For this project, I used HeatnBond Lite, so it must be sewn. If you prefer a no-sew option, try using HeatnBond Ultra in the red packaging. An important tip to know is I suggest leaving the bottom 1.5 inches free from any applique. This area will eventually be the bottom of the bag. Next, you will need to trim both sides. Continue by adding the Fusible Fleece to both outside panels. Once the front and back outside pieces are fused, cut out 1.5 inch squares from the bottom corners. Next, place right sides together and sew down both long sides and across the bottom using a 3/8 of an inch seam. Once sewn, pinch the corners together and stitch. Again, use a 3/8 inch seam. Repeat this same process for the lining of the bag, cutting out 1.5 inch squares from both corners and sewing them together using a 3/8 inch seam. Just make sure to leave a 3-inch opening on the bottom for turning. Next, you'll need to baste your handles to the outside of your bag. Keeping the lining inside out, place the outer bag piece into the lining. The right sides should be facing each other. Match up the side seams and pin together. You will then sew around the entire top of the bag using a 3/8 inch seam. Next, pull the bag through the 3-inch opening you left on the bottom of the lining. Then, sew the opening of the lining closed. Finally, stuff the lining into the bag. Conclude by top stitching around the top.